of the world. When I am gone, it will still keep spinning as it span before me. And as I can look before at history, at those that were before, there was meaning, and they are distant as I shall be to those after. Men are born and die. That is the circle of life. Graveyard full of graveyards, bodies lying in caskets, hundreds, thousands, millions. Every day, tens of thousands of babies, women, children, men, dying and being born. All their thoughts and dreams ending as quickly as the newborn child begins. The child grows and is taught to live the way that we think is best, and is allowed to develop its own sense until it finds itself grown up enough to see that if you wish to succeed, you have to follow a certain path, and any other path taken will beat you down until you submit to the path that would have been easier to take in the first place. Yet how many souls are killed walking that way? What is the point? For if it was to be good, then why is goodness not valued? Time passes. Time always passes. Whether I'm asleep or awake, decisions being made, plots and plans and men. If I was to sleep, to let it all just go by, would it make any difference? Are only those men chosen the ones that shape our lives, and the rest, whether they speak or not, wake or not, live or not, they make no ripples in the water that these chosen have set. All they do is swim through it in the direction of the current. Why do I choose this lonely existence, where darkness and silence is my friend? And is it him to whom I write these words that I write? And yet when he doesn't respond, is it then that I realize that I have chosen the wrong person to write to? For the living have a tongue, and they may speak back to me words that I might treasure, and yet, as too they might say back words to me that might cause me displeasure. Is that why I write to darkness? For it, I can only imagine what it thinks. Am I lost within the dark? These dark thoughts that ran across my mind and trapped me into finding no freedom, into finding a world frightens my view and keeps me locked up in here, unable to live with those out there that I despise. And yet they are my brothers and sisters, and so why should I despise them? For they are no better or no worse than me. But do they not have hearts and minds and souls that are as easily affected as mine? Do they not cry at night, even though I may not see their tears behind the veils and the panes of glass? But believe me, inside the four walls, the crying of men occurs. And yet, even though I cannot see it, should I not then pity this creature that I am, this wretch? For is that not a perfect word to describe mankind? For all its good, it is still a wretch, a thing unpolished, a statue unfinished, a painting left untouched, fading, its beauty diminishing. And why should I consider myself judge of mankind when I am no better? Why is my mind frustrated? It is these dark thoughts that speak unto me at all times, set out to confuse me, to hold me back, to keep me within their frame. As much as I try and reason with them, I am unable to. I am this darkness's servant. And this darkness, what is it? It is something that dwells within my mind. A pain, a suffering, a thought, a time developed like a disease, like a germ that has always been growing within me. It's been fed by those out there who add to its violence by the words they speak, the actions they show me. Mankind's dishonesty and cruelty, and its ability to inflict pain while smiling.